I just realized I've been on mute this entire time. Well, I'm making a little shrine thingy. Let's see. What else? I think it needs a little bit of a roof thing. Let's go get the pieces for that. And then I want to maybe plant some flowers and stuff around it and some grass. Let's see here. Maybe a few of these, some of these. Couple of these, some of these, couple of these. Okay. I think that should be fine. And then... Oh, I think a leopard tree could look really good there. Ooh. Purple roses. And then... we want definitely some of these. Okay. That should be plenty. Okay. So... can I fit 2 across? Like this? And would it look weird if I did that? Does that look weird? I think it does look a little weird. Maybe instead of a cross, I do it vertically? Where'd they go? Where did the roofing pieces go? Okay. Maybe they go like this. Does that look any better? I don't love this, actually. I don't know why. Looking at it, it just looks awkward, I think. I don't know. It's like maybe it's too flat or like not down enough. Like maybe it's like too flat to it. Like maybe there needs to be like one more space or something. Or maybe I use... Now let's try using the other tile. And then, or maybe just going one spot up could make a world of difference. So something like this. And then, nope. This. And then, would it look weird to have like that? Okay, maybe not. Let's try out. Let's try this out now. Again, I don't think it would look the best that way. I think we're gonna have to do it this way. Okay, that does look better, but it still doesn't look quite right. Maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe this middle part stays, but then maybe it drops down on the sides. So like the other tile? I don't know. There's a world where we do it completely flat as well. Let me go test. Let me go get some of the tile pieces. Wow, I hate that camera. Okay. Let's do this. I've got brown. Don't have any black. Okay. We can go paint some real quick, I guess. I should have made some salad so that I didn't have to eat all of Ooh, I am almost out of red paint. That is crazy. Luckily, we just planted some lepa trees up here. So I can take some back to good old my dinosaurs, wherever they are. Okay. And then... Oh, I didn't. Well, I do kind of want to see if they look good, even if I don't paint them. If it looks completely awkward like this, but I'm not going to bother painting them. And I think it does look a little awkward because of how the roof tiles are. Like that just doesn't, that doesn't look, it looks like a barn. I don't want it to look like a barn. Is there a world where I do it maybe like this? Okay, hold on. I like that. I like that. But if I do it back here, will that look weird? No, I like that. I think that looks nice and quaint. I don't love the sides here, so I do want to paint these brown. I think that'll be a better texture or color. So we'll go ahead and find Smear Guru and paint the siding brown on those. Which does mean I need more red paint, but it's fine. Then we need to decide, well, actually I already know what's going in at least one portion of that. Where did Smear Guru go? What are you doing down there, buddy? Paint something for me. And specifically, paint. And actually, I think I would like black here. But we do need to paint this brown. Like, so this is, well, if we did the yellow here, actually, it could look closer to brown. Like, the orange kind of looks, the orange. Now, there's something. I think we maybe try, the color matching is so bad in this. Like, what is the actual, like, there's so little difference between this, but the orange actually looks brown. So I might have to see if I've got any yellow paint in Pallet Town, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna see if I've got more red paint because I'm about out. I know I put some lepa berries in the box the other day, but I don't know if they made paint from it or not. And if they did, I think it was only like 15 or so. Not seeing it. So I don't have any more red paint, which is kind of a bummer. I do have some yellow paint, though. Do I really not? I mean, no red paint in here. No red paint in here. I'm really out of... I actually cannot believe this. Because I had so much red paint for so long. It's actually a little bit crazy. Alright. Well, I mean, how much? I'd love to give you more time, but I don't wanna. All right. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can really do if I don't have the. He's not giving me red paint. I think we have enough to make the 6 orange ones. Ah, perfect. Perfect. I love that my OBS keeps disconnecting. That's great. I love that. I love that things disconnect. Stupid. I don't know what it is about Thursday streams that just cannot stay connected, but they can't. Oh, that's right. We need to go paint some stuff. All right, come on, Smeargaroo. We need these. I do think black would look good. We're gonna try orange. Oh no. That's the first time that I've fallen like that. Okay. See, I think that looks better. Like, I know it doesn't completely match, but I still think it looks better than it not being painted. It's too dark of a... Well, it does make me want to paint these, and I think I will. I think I'm going to go paint all this stuff. And hopefully it doesn't cost too much red paint to do. But if it does, hopefully Tyrantrum is done with his shtick. Okay. We got the build now. We just need to get the wood for it. So let's see. We need 3 of these painted. And before I paint the rest of it, I think the rest of the wood is going to look like the hatch windows. So it's worth it to see if this color match is better or worse or about the same to the orange that is already there. So does this more closely align with that color? No. We need to paint these probably orange then, right? And if not, then we need to look at painting the other thing. We need to look at painting the tiling brown if this doesn't work. So hopefully orange works, but it looks so orange now. Like, doesn't look like real wood, but maybe the color is just like the color doesn't wish. I wish you could like test different colors on, you know, like when you're building a thing, because like this having to go back every time, and I know I could bring Smeargroot with me, but it's still frustrating. So, all right. Does this look like it's super orange? Not really. Okay, so this orange makes sense then. Okay. All right, at least that. But then we are gonna need some. We are going to need some more red paint for sure. So I think I'm now officially out of red paint. So hopefully Tyrantrum's... Actually, before I go and do that, before I go and check to see if Tyrantrum's done with the red paint, because he might not be, I'm going to first kind of beautify this area. That way we can move on to the next thing once that's done. All right, so I'm thinking a little bit of grass. I also wish it did not take so long to create this. Don't like how that blends in the wall. And that'd be too close. That'd be too close. Maybe just here then. This area looks really nice now. We just gotta... Oh, this looks nice. I like how this came out. It's like not too overgrown. All right, let's go check on that wet red paint. Where am I coming? Oh. All right. Pretty good. This is pretty good, buddy. Still so much work to do on this island. When is the new update? Freaking August sometime. I'm gonna have to probably work more off stream to get this island up and ready by the time everything else needs to be done. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's right. We need to paint that stuff. Paint something for me. We need one of these painted orange. And then we need 3 of the 3 piecers and then 2 of the shades. Three of these. Ugh, 1 paint each is crazy. And 2 partitions. Wow, that looks really orange. But, and hopefully this isn't just the night shading. I'm hoping that it looks enough like the other oranges. Because the other oranges just look like wood. Alright. Let's do... this. See, that doesn't look too orange, but I think it's also because of like the time of night and the shading. So I might have to repaint these at some point. But for right now, it just looks like fresh wood. Is it a little bit orangey? Yeah, but it's fine. These two might be too orange. Like, yeah, might have to repaint those at some point, but I think it's a good looking little shrine. It came out really nice. All right, I'm pretty content with that. Maybe a couple, just a little bit more of this stuff here. And maybe some grass. All right, okay. Cool. Oh, I also need some of these pebbly steps. Whatever they're called, stone steps, maybe? Where did I keep those? Here? Yes. Okay. I probably just want to grab a bunch of them. Also, maybe want to grab some string lights while I'm here. Ooh, and some light wooden wall. That'll look good. And some wooden path. Lots of good stuff here. I know I want some fire pits. Okay. Definitely gonna want some of these. A couple of these. Maybe a couple of these. Ooh, mushroom lamps. Gotta love the mushroom lamps. Maybe some simple curtains as well. I don't see sash windows being a part of this next building process, but maybe a couple of bells. That'd be fun. Okay. Let's go beautify the entrance here. So I think I want fire pits here for sure. I think that's been the long-standing what I've wanted to do here. Cleared out the space for them. I think it makes sense to have them here. I think they look good once they're lit. I don't necessarily know what I want here. I'm thinking it's like, I'm torn between just putting it as like random storage or making an actual decoration out of it. Maybe just some simple lights. No, because they just got lights from... What would it look like if we just put these all the way up? Pretty good. Why is this different? Am I crazy? This is too wide. This is... Huh. Interesting. Okay, well. Cannot believe I didn't notice that till right now. Oh, no. Things are uneven. Alright, let's do this. And then maybe we, like, make something in this space. I don't know what. Maybe like a little totem. So it's got to be, whatever it is, it's got to be 2 spaces wide. Could it be like a basket, maybe? I don't think I have any picnic baskets left is the problem. And I don't want to go 3. Well, I guess I could 3D print some. I think lights would look weird because we just have the fire pits right there. Maybe Magikarp statues? No, because if we put 2, then it's gonna look kind of awful as well. Planters maybe, or like flowers. That could look good. A couple of the wallflowers, or maybe berry decorations. There's the thought. Maybe some plants. I don't know. Piss. I thought this was going to be a little bit easier to think of, but I think that what's throwing me off is that it's 2 spaces instead of just 1. Maybe I do just make it 1 space. Save myself the trouble. Don't like that. Okay, what if we did... Okay. I think I'm coming up with an idea here. What if... Okay, what if... Well, first, we gotta change this. This is going... Oh, of course I don't. I've been floating all day. Okay. Okay, I'm first thinking maybe something like this. And then maybe putting that same thing at the top. And we only have to fill in 2 spaces, really. Nope. Okay, something like that. I think that looks a little good. And then... How do you fit? Now, ooh, if this were painted brown... Oh, I think that could look good. Painted brown, maybe? Okay, let's test some other stuff real quick, though. I don't think I would like that. How would you look if you're... No. Certainly not. Well, I mean, this could be simple, but... I don't hate that, actually. I don't hate that. Huh. Okay, I think that's one option. Not in love with it, but I don't hate it. Think this would be weird. What about you? No. No, I think that's awkward. Cool concept, but no. Mm-hmm. Do I have any regular hatch windows? I think I do, but I need to go get them. Nope, nope. Real quick, if I did this, how would that look? Nope, stop. I want to try to... So I don't actually hate this aesthetic at all. Though I do think I want to paint those brown as well. Or maybe blue or black. Yeah. I think some paint on the ladders would go a long way here. So we'll just paint either blue or black, or maybe that nice gray color. Okay, so that's... We figured that out, but now what do I actually put in there? I don't think party bunting makes sense. Could we do... If these were painted... Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. If... No, because even if... Oh, no, even if it was painted, the... It's like too flat. This could kind of be cool. But I'd need 2 more, which I could 3D print, but I also think it's like awkward to have them there. What about you? No, you'd have to have more than 2 for it to be viable. I think. No. No. Just a bench in there. No. How would you look? Okay, actually, I don't hate that at all. And matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to go with. I just have to paint the ladders. Okay, cool. Finally got that figured out. Can I paint the mysterious petals? Guess we'll find out. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So we want to paint you black. So here's the black. I like this blue. Maybe purple. I think black is just nice and sleek. I think we're gonna go black here. I guess we do 5 and it's the same price, huh? Okay. Wait. We need 6. I'm bad at counting. Okay. We've got just enough to... And where are those last 2? All right, I think that looks good. I think maybe, actually, I think the only thing it needs is just a couple more of those antique lower walls to go all the way up. Because but what I don't think is I don't think I need ladders to go all the way up. Or maybe, since I've got them, I do. Oh, no, I'm too short. And also, I'm too short. How does... Okay, so if I come in, I see that. I actually don't like the ladders going all the way up and then skipping that. So I think we just frame it like that. Because I think that's a little bit better of a look. Yeah. The only thing is now it's like these 2 blocks are a little bit awkward. Maybe? Is there a way to just take these off and don't use the ladders? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to destroy the thing right in front of Ditto's face. Okay. How would it look if it were just sans ladders? How does that look? I don't hate it. I don't love it though. Maybe something else there. Maybe this is where we put the pillars. What if I did that? How's that look? I have to imagine that they're painted brown. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. I think I've got some stuff in storage I might be able to use, but I need to test those with brown pillars. Okay. We're making progress, sort of. See, we would need 4. So if I throw that there, and then instead of these, which I do think look good, I put the regular pillars. Nope, not what I wanted to destroy. And now okay. Okay, ditto. The thing right in front of your face, brother. Okay. Of course I don't. Alright, and then I just need to see how it'll look with these bad Larrys. I think I've got some brown ones, right? Yep. Brown pillar middles. We can try extravagant pillar middles as well. I don't have any red paint in here, maybe? No. Crazy. It's fine. All right. I like that. I think that's my favorite so far. It's nice, it's simple, doesn't distract too much, and like, so let me just test it. Like I'm walking in, I'm like, oh, this is nice, yada yada yada, and then yep, I kind of barely passed that. Okay. Then the only other things that I kind of want to figure out is maybe what to do right here. Do I put? I think these make sense right here. Oh, that's why I keep not putting anything, because of the side connector. But I think those look good. I think that looks good. Maybe some grass here. And a little bit of grass over here. And then I think probably a couple of vines going up. And I think we probably do it over here as well. Just add some flavor, some dimension, you know? Okay. I like that. I think it's nice, pretty simple. Do some on this wall as well. And then the castle is pretty much completed. I don't think there's anything else I really want to add. I mean, I'll be adding some other grasses and stuff like that. But for the most part, that's done and over with. Okay. So now I want to build like a little thing here kind of signaling that this is a separate area. And I think maybe I want to do it like this. And put like maybe just a cobblestone wall. And then torch. And then I think if we can put some ladders around the torch, it would look good. Okay. But I think I can place them here and then, yeah. We'll go ahead and place all of them. Where? I thought I had more. Yeah, I do. I'm not going crazy. Oh, interesting. Why can I not place it there? Something is in the way, huh? What about... I think I'd be able to place it under as long as nothing else is in the way. So I don't think that actually takes up the same space. See if I can build the ladders there now. Yeah, I can. There was never an issue of spacing. How does that look for actually, I think it's like a little bit too tall. I think maybe I get rid of this. As much as I like it. Or maybe I get rid of this. How would that look if it were just on ground level? I think it would look pretty good, to be honest. You know, you live and you learn. It's just a little bit too tall, you know? So let's try that again. We'll just put it right here. Torch. And then some ladders. And maybe we keep all the ladders around. Okay, Ditto, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to not put a ladder on top of the other ladder that you already built. Sometimes, Ditto, you astound me. How would it look if we kept it on, like the ladders on? I kind of... Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm such a doofus. Forgot that we can't, for some stupid reason, we can't place. The order of things that it lets you, like it will let you build it like this. You have to do it in a specific order, otherwise it won't. That feels silly to me. Now, how would it look if we kept all the ladders instead of just the top ones? Does that look fine? No, I think it would look just a smidge better if the bottom ones weren't there. Just like that. I think that looks good. It's like a little entry. Okay, now we need to really fix this. And because originally I was like, oh, let's only make it one wide because, you know, then it's more like a ninja. It's like you gotta go, you know, it's hard to get in there. And I thought about making this a place for a ninja. The difficulty with that is that, you know, it makes the other Pokemon really struggle. So I think we've got to sort of do it like this. Still do want it to look like it, you know, is built naturally into the cliffside. So I think something like this. How does that look? I think that looks pretty good, but maybe instead of this one, we do just the plain plank. I think that looks great. Yeah, that's just a little bit easier to navigate, I'm sure. We'll do the stairs. Probably gonna run out of wooden steps. I think that looks good. I do like the idea of not having the guardrail for the same reason. So this is the first house. Let's go ahead and kind of do this one. I don't know if this is going to be a full-on house. It doesn't look big enough to be one, so maybe just a habitat. Couple barrels. Maybe a crate. A little wreath outside. Now, when I was thinking about the bedding situation, I think that's kind of nice. I think that is like just kind of perfect. It's like it's open air. The summer might be difficult. Maybe we put the bed like this. What's the other option? This, like this? But if I put it like this, it looks a little bit like a prison cell. You know? Maybe I put some of the shutters, or like maybe like this. What if I stood over here and put them on this side? No, it's always going to go in the middle of the block, huh? This doesn't leave a lot of space. How would it look, though? How does this... Still looks a little prison celly. What about this? That looks equally as prison celly. Or it will if I finished. Okay. Wooden posts also. All of these go in the middle. Hatch windows go in the middle. So the only thing that goes on the edge is the ladders. Where did my ladders go? Here. No, ditto. The pulling teeth with this one. Okay, so maybe don't do that type of bed. Maybe we do like a bench. Yeah, maybe a bench. And this one ends up being more of a habitat than a house. A log chair. Maybe some blocks. Would a light source make sense in here? Oh, yeah. That looks adorable, personally. Okay. Oh no. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not really a habitat yet. I think it can quickly become a habitat, though. I don't know. I'll have to look at some habitat dexes and kind of test that out. But I like that. I think that's just fine for that one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We could make this into something too, then, if it's going to be like that. The only thing is, I'm going to have to do some kind of extreme, like, construction here to get this to make sense. So I think a single pull down would not. So maybe something like this. Of course. Of course, okay. Gonna have to, like... Maybe I could use, like, horizontal wood beam. Maybe that would work. I don't think so, though. I think it would, like, look kind of weird. So maybe we just continue with this into the side of the wall. I think that could look fine. Yeah. And then to give that house some support, looks similar. Something like that. But that kind of, I don't know, I don't really like that. Well, son of a gun. Maybe I get one giant pillar, like wood log pillar, to fill this in. There's not like a horizontal wooden beam. I guess the other option is I could literally just fill it in with cliff. Like, I don't have to make this more complicated than it is. Just put some cliff that comes out this way. That could be kind of the easiest option. All right, I think maybe let's go get some, well, we'll do this first. Oh, wait, don't I have roof supports? Yeah, I do have roof supports, so I think putting that along at least this would help a lot. And then I'll go get some horizontal logs and see how that looks. Though, actually, before I do that, I want to see how wooden enclosures would look across. Does that look terrible? Okay, I don't actually hate that. And then it would be like... Oh, come off it. I hate not being able to place... Sometimes this game is so stupid. So now I have to, like, go to sea level to freaking... build it up and hope that I got the right square, and I didn't. Of course I didn't. Of course, like, this game, man. Only I can get stressed out by one of the most charming, calm games on the planet. Ah, yes. This ended up being an endeavor, and it kind of looks ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of looks not fun. From afar, it doesn't look bad. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, dude. That was gonna stress me out. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, and then putting, like, maybe a wash basin over here with, like, a sink. Hold on. Where? Of course I don't. maybe I put it one back. So I think it would be like... I think partitions would go this way. And then we'd put the wash basin here. And then maybe some curtains. I mean, yes, but I don't like the curtains like that. Maybe like here. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think there's a world where I put a little shower handle there too, even though it's modern. Got like a bell there. And I think I like towels. Towels? I know I brought some towels with me, yeah. Just two. Can a sink make sense back here? No, well... Where did that... Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Think a mushroom lamp here. And one right here. Okay. Oh, is that all the mushroom lamps I have? Maybe we did string lights instead on top here. Chain 3. How would you go across? Okay, I think maybe we do that instead. Okay, this one should be an actual house. So we'll do like a little bed. Wooden stool. Definitely a plant in here. Ooh, actually that's a better corner for like a dresser or something, or like a bookcase. Ooh, bookcase. Fits perfectly. Maybe some toy blocks. Actually, I think a light makes the most sense there. Really, can't put... Okay. Don't like that. Can I put a plate on the stool? No. Alright, do I need it? It's a table, I guess, that I need? Wooden table kind of seems big, though. Let's put a little chest here. I like flowers here. I don't think I like a banner there. Oh, I need, what is it that powers that up? Salads? Yeah, I like that. Okay, next, I have to build out some more of this. Where? Okay. This one's definitely more open air concept. Maybe we make this one for like a bird. Or I think this one will be the one for the bird because it's like the closest to the sky. And it's, yeah, it's still windy up here. So we'll save all the bird stuff for that one. Oh, they both could kind of be birds, huh? Okay. This one maybe... So the other one, did we make that? Yeah, we made it a home still. So this one we could mostly make storage, but there's no reason it can't look nice. So maybe a couple of these. And it could still have a chair or something. Yeah, once you see that the white lines of wind, it's a elevation. It's considered an elevated habitat, which is why when you do grass up here, you it would be elevated grass. Let's do, I think just a log chair would be fine here. Maybe a couple so people can hang out. Pokemon love their blocks. Okay. I think that's pretty good for that one. We do need another set of stairs and one of these. Right, because it's only, well, no, it's too wide until you get to there, actually. Also, what's up, dude shared? How's it going? Oh, maybe... Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know how long you've been in stream for, but I can kind of show you what the working on. Made this. I mean, you were here for this one. I made the... I made this one, which is just like a little house. Made a little bath area. This one is like... I think I'm going to make a habitat. I just haven't decided which. I think I'll just kind of figure out which habitat once I figure out the Pokemon. I made this as like a little, I don't know, entryway into this area. Spruced up some of the castle. Put this stuff up. I think this is kind of a nicer entryway. And then I added this shrine back here, which I need to change the partitions here. And actually, if I have partitions, I'm just going to add plain wood ones. Because I painted them orange because everything else is painted orange. But the partitions, I mean, they really didn't color match well at all. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't think the orange posts do either. I wish everything wasn't removable by X, but here we are. So I think the... Oh, do I not have regular? Yes, I do. I think the hatches look fine the way they are because they're painted orange, but it still looks like natural wood. And the only reason that I switched everything to orange was because of the side here. So like on the tile roof set, that looks brown, but that is orange. If I place the normal tile, it's such a dark texture that it really clashed against the normal wood of the build. So it's like that brown works. But now we're in the problem where like this stuff looks a little bit awkward. So just color matching is kind of a pain in this game. There's a world where I just do wooden posts all the way down. Oh, actually, I like that. And then, yeah, then I made this little shrine area, which I think looks nice. Oh, while I'm over here, I need to place some of these. Definitely one there. Yeah. For sure. I'm hoping that they do some color matching updates, like when the big update comes in August. Okay. Alrighty. Says two, it says two. Okay. Alright. And back over here. The nice thing, though, is that I do think just small changes end up making a world of difference. Like, as I'm looking back over this and I see, like, some of the barrels and signs and stuff, it, like, even though the Pokemon aren't here yet, it's like, it's already going to be well lived in. Come on. There we go. I got one set of stairs left. Okay. I have to go get more stairs. Hopefully, I've got some somewhere in the base already here. I'll grab those in a second. The whole wall feel more full. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the smallest changes, man. I tell ya. Let's do some food. And then I'm thinking... So I think a couple of, like, maybe a cushion here? No, don't want it to... Okay, well, I think this makes... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't really like that. Okay. Let's do a perch. I think the perch could actually be outside. That makes some sense there. And then, I don't know what bird is going to live here or what family of birds, but I'm thinking like ropes. Berry wall decoration for sure. Gotta have the pinwheels. Ooh, maybe I put the pinwheels out here and put the perch inside a little bit. Yeah. Where'd the perch go? Let's put a plain stool. Perch kind of central. There won't be space there, so maybe something like up here. Yeah. I hate that. Oh no. Big changes instead of incremental. Yeah. Yeah, I fall into that a lot too, though. No shame. Absolutely no shame. What else? Oh, let's... Maybe a bench. Bench makes it feel really full in here, though. Maybe... Okay, I don't actually... I'm not in love with the rope. Let's do... something... Ooh, I actually want to put that at the front. If it'll let me. Okay, ditto. Yep, like that. Some decorative shelving. Yep. Ooh, definitely. Oh, no. I think part of what's throwing me off is the white rock. Yeah, the flower garland is from the hop-up event. I think you can still time skip and go back there if you missed it. So maybe we do put the perch outside because it's like kind of big. It's kind of clunky in that way. And then we put the pinwheels. I think they'll still be able to be played with and stuff, even if they're not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I've got maybe a better idea here. Keep those green shoots. Okay, I think I like that. And then I do want something like this, but I don't think I have any wooden tables. Ooh, straw bed for sure. Let's take the bed, or let's take this out. Nope, not that. Dang it. Let's take that out, put a straw bed in here. I think it's got the perfect spacing for it. Then we can put the berries on this side. And then on this side, I can put... And I don't think I have another wooden... Oh, I got a log table. Put that there. A log table and... I think tea might be a little bit too fancy. But I like knitting supplies because I think it'll match the colors well in here. All right. Yeah, I think I like that. Nice and simple. Gotta go grab some more stairs. But overall, I think it looks good. And also, I'm gonna go see if I have some roof supports because I think there's a few places that would look best with a roof support. Though I think one of the reasons I wasn't using roof supports before was because they don't, you're not allowed to like use them in conjunction with bridge planks. Nope, none of this stuff. Actually, I will take a couple more barrels. And a couple plain closets. No stairs. No stairs in there. Ooh. Definitely need some wood tables. And I think there's a world where I have some sandwiches. Okay. I don't know if I have any more stairs in here. I don't think I do. I did use a lot of stairs to build my storage, so that didn't help anything. Let's grab some of these. I do have a ton of roof supports, though. So, and I might find a place to put those upright logs. Let's see. Do I have any lumber over here that I could build the stairs with? I have 5. So I can build some stairs. I should be able to, right? All right, 10 sets of stairs, say less. Excellent news. I think I want to kind of incrementally add the mushroom lamps, so I probably need one here. One here would look great. I kind of think one here would look good. That one feels like almost too much. Yeah, just the one is fine. There. And then I think we can still add this one here. Maybe just here. Kind of a... Okay, and then some stairs. Now, if I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I don't, like, every time I've tried to use roof supports, yeah, there's something in the way because, but this looks so good. Why they limit the roof supports to being on the same level as just a regular block baffles me. Because I think, actually, if I'm... No, I am mistaken. Because if I add the roof support first, you can't put... Ugh. frustrating. Okay. All right, we'll just do these then. Of course. Actually, don't think I need these. I just need this. These two can be regular planks, I think. I kind of think that looks fine on its own. But I also know that it would look a little... Well, let's just try this. Oh, yeah, that's better. And then I think to kind of even this up, instead of trying to make this go one further down, I'll just delete some of this block and add a third. Yeah. Then it looks a little bit more stable. Okay. Well, excellent. I think I want to make a little... oh. This is weird. It's a weird section. We're going to need to fill that in, but I guess I can come back. I kind of want to make a lookout bench here. So maybe something really simple, like, oh man, another one. Huh, weird. Okay. So there's a bench. I don't think we want any, like, man-made things other than the bench. Maybe a mushroom light. Oh. Something like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. I think just a bench kind of looks good. Like, I thought about putting a little shelter thingy over it, like with this stuff. But the problem is that, well, now hold on. If I can get it to look, I'm gonna run out of these. Let me just take one so I can see what it looks like. All right, that's perfect. No more updates. That's good. That's as good as we're gonna get it. Super simple, super low key, nothing crazy. Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, now I need to go see if I've got any more wooden enclosures so that I can finish that one spot. And if I don't have any wooden enclosures, the bigger pain is that I don't have any lumber either. Or a way to get lumber. No more, huh? That is unfortunate. You know what I will do, actually, is I'm just going to... The people on this stream, don't tell anybody, but I'm going to steal a piece of the support. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. I'll see you later. I'm gonna steal that one. That one looked awkward anyway. I said don't tell anybody. I said don't tell anybody. It doesn't even need that to stand. Okay. Yeah, it's coming out real nice. Okay. Cool. So I guess we can kind of move on to the next thing. I didn't realize we were going to make this much progress, but I want to decorate. There's some specific decorations these kind of have to have. So I'm going to need to pull up the Fire Red game and look at what is in here. Oh, no, wait. I think these are up for interpretation. But I remember there being some... Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to palette. I'm going to have to go back to palette for these for sure. The decoration I kind of want to have in these is a little bit more nuanced. I mean, there's some stuff I can put in here. There's for sure some stuff. Let's put a couple of closets. A couple of these. I think we'll separate things with partitions in here. I need to pick up... I feel like I got tables. I did get tables. Ugh. Here we go. What table? Where's the table? Regular wooden table. Come on. I was literally looking right at it. That's crazy. I have to look at some interior decorating stuff in this game because, like, I am not good at this. I think lights are probably going to be simple. Do I want wall torches? I think wall torches is too fancy. Alright, I'm gonna have to like get stuff specifically for. Maybe I gotta like get flowers. Well, you know what could look good? It's just flowers outside here, huh? Could this look good somewhere in here? No. Not really. I mean, it's just simple, it's nice, but I do think that there's just so much room for improvement. Maybe like a little nightstand. I have another little wooden table. What photo do I want to put in here? Oh, that's a huge clock. Did not realize how big that clock was. Part of the problem is I also built the house a little bit too short. Do we have more flowers? Yeah, we do. Let's just put some flowers here. Let's go look and see what other flowers I have, because I'll need 3. And I also want to look and see what other decorations I have for inside a house. Because it does look plain, but I don't really know what to do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ugh, what? What? Okay.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Would you look at that? All right, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching the stream. And to anybody who watches the VODs, thank you, thank you, thank you.